Hey there, crazy kids. I am the GoodOldGamer, and this is a demonstration for TheMindfiend. I've made a mock-up of the side of his new house in his series of Minecraft. And this is kind of a response video. He asked for opinions on his new window up top there in his attic area, or his loft, whatever he wants to call it. And he was thinking that the window up top there was off, and this video isn't so much about the design of the window. I don't care if you want it the little T or if you want to make it a different shape. That doesn't particularly matter, but for the discussion of this video, I wanted to make my opinion known that I think the window might look off to you, Mindfiend, because there's nothing else in the wall on this one side of your house. Like on the other side of your house, you have a window right in here. You have your big old bay window right here. Actually, I think you left the wood there. But, and forgive me again if the dimensions are off. This is just for basic demonstration, but see, you have your big old bay window on the other side, and it doesn't look quite as off, the window up top, because there's glass down below too. You see what I'm saying? And so your eye doesn't get this big spot of sandstone right here and then sees the window up top and thinks, oh, that's weird, that's off. But the window up top looks like it's off because there's nothing on the bottom. Now, I don't know if you want to continue your bay window all the way across the back side of your house to the other side, because there would be stairs right here leading up. I think it would look fine if you did that, but I don't know if you want to make the bottom layer of your house almost all windows. I mean, that's clearly up to you, but the reason that the one side where your stairs are, and the reason that it looks off in your eye is because, like I said, there's just the glass up top like when we first started here. And if you put a window down here, and it doesn't have to necessarily be your big old bay window, it could just be, you know, a smaller window. Maybe you could just repeat that pattern down here below somewhere if you wanted. Or maybe instead of repeat the pattern, leave that one up there like that, and then put one down here and one down here. Whoops. Just make it day. Wonderful fun of single player commands. Maybe that would look good, or whatever you wanted to do. If you wanted to continue your bay window along here, that would be fine too. But that's what I see personally from my view. That's what's off in your view of the window up on your loft, is because on that one side anyway where you looked at the end of your episode 24, I think it was, you said it looked off, and I think it's because, like I said, in the first layer there's nothing. It's just a sandstone wall here. Of course, this would be the inside. That's the floor level. I just put that there so I would know it's the floor level, but so you might want to think about doing that right there. Put in a window of some kind. Like I said, it doesn't have to necessarily be the window, but put in some glass on the bottom somewhere. Personally, I think the window up top, the way it is, looks fine, but that's me. I mean, and you're not obligated to take any of this and actually do anything with it. It's just my opinions, but I think the window looks fine. I just think you need some sort of window on the bottom area to continue it, just so you can, just so your eye has something to look to, because that's what a lot of this is in building designs like this, is just tricking your eye, because your eye will lead to, like if you had a single square of glass up there, I don't care where you would put it, either in the middle or wherever. If you had a single square of glass there for a window and you had the rest of the sandstone, your eye would immediately be drawn up to the glass every time because it's different. Our brains are wired to recognize patterns, so when we see something different in that, we immediately go up to it, even if we don't want to. Even if we want to focus down somewhere down here, our minds will constantly be drawing us back up to there if it looks different. So that's why it's good to have the glass down here, is because it breaks it up, and then our brains don't automatically go up there unless we're looking up there specifically. So yeah, that's my opinion on that, and I'll be right back with a new possible design for your window loft if you really don't like that particular shape of the window. I've got something else in mind that you can try out. So be right back. Alright, I'm back, and this is my idea for the side of the house of yours that already has the bay window in it. The side that faces the water, it'd actually be over on this side, I think, faces the water out here. And you don't have to do this like immediately or anything, but eventually if you wanted to put in a little balcony here, you could. Now I just made the balcony on the bottom here out of cobblestone because it kind of matches the cobblestone stair roof you have. So it would make sense that the balcony, which doubles as the roof for the first floor out here, would be made of cobblestone, but you can make it out of sandstone or wood or whatever material you wanted, really. That's not really the important part. Just having a little balcony out here is what I wanted to show you, and you don't even have to make this design. I just made this design because it ended up copying the window here, and I changed this bit, but I should change it back. Like that. Okay, so on the side that faces the water in your house, and yes, I know this is facing the wrong way in this demonstration, but whatever. There is no stairs on this end, or at least there wasn't in episode 24 yet. It's the other end that has the stairs. So I assume this would be more of the area where your bedroom would be, which is why I decided that the balcony would probably fit best here. Plus that little stair entrance you have right here won't get in the way. And you could just walk out here and get a good look over the water. Of course, your view would be out this way. And then you wouldn't be limited to the small window portion that you have in your loft. Sorry, I hate the night for these demonstrations, but anyway, you get my idea. And you could still keep this window design that you had with the little like T that was here. It would just be that this would be a door right now, and then the other side could stay the little T glass, and it would be symmetrical and stuff. And you wouldn't need a balcony on both sides. This one side would be good enough. I would think. I mean, it's up to you. If you wanted to make them both sides, that's fine. And I didn't put them on here, but you could put like fence posts going down here if you've got it in your head that this like needs to be supported somehow. You could either put it on the ends. Actually, that would be a good idea. Put that down there, that down there, and then where would that be, I wonder? Take fly mode off for now. Sorry about that annoying sound. That happens every time with fly mode. Did I do this right? Now I need back on. Yeah, so you could do this even. Put cobblestone half steps on the bottom, or half steps of whatever. If you put wood planks or sandstone, you can do that. Or even the regular half blocks. The marble half blocks, or whatever you want to call them. And then just continue it on to the end if you wanted to support that. Another reason that I would suggest, if you do make a balcony on your second level, you make it facing out of the water, is because you could eventually extend the balcony out. You could take out this fence post here and then this could lead out into like a walkway, a bridge across the water, maybe over to this little island over here, or out down, maybe like a circular thing down the water, down to here to the lake, or maybe over here to this little cave that you had. I think you had a cave over here, didn't you? Maybe not. I don't know, but you get the idea. If you had the little balcony up like right about, I think it'd be like right here somewhere, would probably be your closest view. You could just extend a walkway out, a bridge out, maybe out there, or out anywhere really. Eventually, you know, you wouldn't have to do anything like that immediately, but that would be a nice beginning extension point for your house if you wanted to build anything else out there anywhere. I know that's not complete at all. Here, I'll at least put one more down there for you. But you get the idea, and you don't have to make this specific design. You don't even have to make the balcony if you don't want to. I mean, that's just giving you some ideas of what you can do with your side of your house that you're wondering about. And like I said, in the earlier part of this video, when I just had the plain wall facing here, just put a window down at the bottom on that one other side. Any kind of window. Extend your bay window or put a different kind of window in there. Just anything to break up that bottom part of the sandstone wall with glass so that your eye isn't immediately drawn up to the top. And I would almost assume that maybe even watching this video when you've seen that you would think that your window would look that much better up here just because of that. And then you can change the design. Like I said, the design of the window up here isn't really of importance to the discussion of this demonstration. But it's just the fact that if you put any kind of window design up here and you leave the sandstone wall blank down here, you're going to immediately be drawn up, and something's always going to look a little off, and it's always going to bug you in the back of your mind, you know. So, and I know it will, because it would bug me. It's not like a problem any of us have. It's just how we're wired as humans. We look for these patterns, and you have to kind of trick your eye and know what your eye is going to see and where you're going to be drawn in these. And really, it's just a way to get your little subconscious self to stop looking at those little things and telling yourself, oh, there's something wrong, I better fix it, I better fix it, oh, that's off, I better stop that, you know. Because it happens to me all the time too. If one little thing's off, I have to stop what I'm doing and fix it. So, and again, I turned the flying off so the feet tapping sound's going a little bit. But I'm going to end it here. You should have plenty of ideas by now. And see, I kept this cross design here into the little balcony porch. One, because it's a pattern, keeping the design. That's another thing that our eyes are drawn to. And it just makes it fit more. And another reason is because down here it provides sunlight during the day. So there's less chance of enemies staying alive, at least the skeletons or zombies. Of course, if you're going to do this, you might as well continue the fence line out here and make a little garden or something out here. Although on this water side, if you put it down here, you probably won't be able to do that because you'll have this little cliff face here. So of course then if you do, enemies aren't going to be a problem because they're going to be stuck down there probably. But anyways, that's just some ideas I had that I thought I'd show you. I figured it was easier just to show you than to try and describe it in the little comment section of the videos. So there you go, MindFiend, and anybody else interested who may be using the house design. Just some more thoughts for you. In fact, even if you don't extend this balcony for a while, you could still just leave that one fence in the middle off if you wanted. That doesn't look too bad either. And of course you'll need to light it up there. You'll need to put a few torches up. I didn't because one, I'm on peaceful, and two, I'm keeping it day for this demonstration, but you would have to light it properly. But that's about it, I think. So I'm going to call it good for now. Thanks for watching, boys and girls, especially you, MindFiend. Hope you got something out of it, some sort of inspiration. And like I said, you don't need to feel obligated at all to use any of these suggestions. I'm going to kill that because that was annoying. It's a little hiss. Sorry. But yeah, you don't need to feel obligated to use these just because I did this for you. I mean, you can just leave it the way it was if you wanted. But in your episode 24, you said that you thought the window's off, so I gave you some alternatives. Anyways, that's it, and I'm the Good Old Gamer. Bye for now. Haha, I'm not done yet. I came up with some more ideas. So these will be some bonus designs for that one wall facing out this way. The wall that in episode 24 was all sandstone and the window up top. I think you mentioned something about putting a single piece of glass in the center. That's what it would look like. Assuming you brought the bay window across, this is what it would look like here. And I'll be right back where the wall is all sandstone again, in case you want to stay with that route. Alright, so this is that same side of that one wall facing that way, where it's all sandstone here and just the one piece of glass there, and give you kind of a different view. Here it is from the inside, sort of. So this is all the view you would get from there. Keep in mind that view would be different. It would be off over this way. But that's just the one piece of glass in the center. This is two pieces of glass. This on the second level would be kind of the bottom of the little T shape. Of course, there's the other piece, and these are the two sides, but this is the two pieces of glass if you wanted to do that route. This is what a bigger window would look like up there. More of a rectangle. This is 6 pieces of glass up on the top from the outside, and then this is from the inside. Now, you won't exactly get this kind of view normally. It'd be more like this, maybe. And here's one with an even bigger window, going all the way almost to the top, but keeping a square shape. So there you go, there's that. Again, your view would be more like this. And I believe somebody in the comments might have mentioned this, where you put wood along the bottom layer of the first floor. It'd be the same layer as the actual floor or ceiling, to kind of make a wood frame, because you already have your wood pillars up the corners and the wood frame up across the top of the roof. So that is what that would look like with the original little T window, something like that. And last but not least, this is how the window would look on either side of the house if you wanted to continue your bay window across that one end, and you wanted to put the wood across the top. This is how it would look with the original T window. On either side, like I said, either the current bay window or the other side if you wanted to continue the bay window across to the other side as well. That's how that would look. So those are just some design ideas. I decided to include these last few things after the balcony, just so you wouldn't have to build and rebuild. You could have some ideas without going through all of that effort, because it's a bit easier for me with single player commands. I can fly around, I can spawn the items, so I figured I'd just give you some of these ideas. You can definitely come up with more, of course, and like I said, you're not obligated to use any of these. I just thought I would come up with these to give you kind of an idea of what things might look like if you change things around without going through the effort. So thanks for watching again, and once again, bye for now. Okay, I'm back again. I know, again. I came up with one more idea while I was editing this video together, so I thought I'd throw this in there real quick. This is how it would look if you decided to continue the bay window up top. This is the side, of course, where the bay window is on the bottom, and if you wanted to continue it up top, this is how it would look, because on the bottom level, of course, you have the sandstone and the sandstone on either side, 2 glass in the middle. Up top you would have sandstone, 2 glass, and sandstone. And inside you would get the same view as you would on the bottom. You would have sandstone, glass, sandstone. And of course down here you have sandstone, glass, and sandstone. So that's another idea you could do, is just put the bay window up top on either side of the wall here. Continue the bay window on that other side that faces this way. And I'll end this video for reals this time, I promise, with this last option where you could hello, Crazy Panther. Where you could continue that wood frame across. And that too would add something of a pattern and separate the levels. And it would continue a pattern, so you would have sandstone, glass, sandstone, wood, sandstone, glass, sandstone, and your wood up top there. So that's another design idea you could use. So there you go. Hope these ideas, like I said, have given you some inspiration, and like I've also said as a disclaimer, you don't have to use these just because I made this. I made this really quick and easy, and I cheated it all in, so don't feel obligated to you know, make things even or pay me back somehow with this. So just thought I'd throw these in there again for the 3rd time, and hopefully the last time in this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.